Shutdown. Okay, engine off. ECA out of D10.
In July 1969, humanity achieved the impossible when Apollo 11 astronauts took that historic giant leap for mankind. But have you ever pondered what secrets and revelations they brought back with them? And what fascinating narratives remain concealed within the lunar regolith? From the serene lunar landscape to the intriguing speculations that traverse the annals of history, this expedition assures a voyage of exploration and marvel. Join us as we present 20 astounding facts and theories about this mysterious lunar wonder straight from the archives of Apollo 11. Number 20. Apollo 11's astonishing space anomaly. In July 1969, the world's attention was fixed firmly upon the Apollo 11 mission, wherein astronauts Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Edwin Buzz Aldrin undertook a historic voyage to land on the moon, marking an unprecedented achievement for humanity. As they traversed the cosmic expanse within their command module, Aldrin's vigilant gaze through the window yielded an astonishing observation. It was a sight that would initiate extensive discourse, inspire myriad conjectures, and stoke the flames of our profound curiosity about the cosmos for generations to come. Aldrin beheld an enigmatic object adrift alongside their spacecraft. It was no ephemeral glimpse. Rather, it was a distinct, palpable reality. Notably, this object bore no affiliation with their spacecraft or any readily identifiable space debris. Its movements appeared deliberate, suggesting an element of controlled navigation rather than haphazard tumbling. What rendered this sighting particularly compelling was not solely the existence of the object, but also the credibility of the observer. Aldrin, an astronaut and a man of science, was rigorously trained to meticulously observe and report with precision. His testimony held significant weight, given his exhaustive preparation through countless hours of training, simulations, and assessments to ensure his capability to comprehensively document every facet of the mission. Envision is thousands of miles away from Earth, surrounded by the vast expanse of space. You gaze out of your spacecraft's window and are met with an inexplicable sight. Naturally, the question arises, what on Earth, or more precisely, what beyond Earth am I witnessing? This was the perplexing moment experienced by Aldrin and his fellow Apollo 11 crew members. Adding complexity to this narrative, the astronauts hesitated to immediately report their peculiar sightings to mission control. They initially chose a more indirect approach by inquiring about the location of the detached stage of the Saturn V rocket. Their intent was to verify if Aldrin's observation could be attributed to this discarded component. However, the response confirmed that the stage in question was a staggering 6,000 miles away, leaving no doubt that what Aldrin was witnessing was not this remnant. Speculation about the nature of the object ran rampant. Was it an optical illusion, a reflection, or perhaps evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence taking an interest in humanity's first lunar journey? What makes this account even more captivating is Aldrin's willingness to openly discuss it upon returning to Earth. He shared his observations, emotions, and interpretations without hastily drawing conclusions, emphasizing that he had encountered something genuinely unidentifiable. Number 19. Space sickness on the Apollo 11 mission. Aldrin's contributions to the Apollo 11 mission were not only remarkable in terms of his technical expertise, but also in terms of his unwavering determination. During the mission, Aldrin experienced a unique challenge known as space sickness, becoming the first human to suffer from this condition in space. Space sickness develops when conflicting signals from the inner ear and eyes regarding the body's orientation and movement in a weightless environment cause symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, dizziness, headache, fatigue, and loss of appetite. Oddly enough, Aldrin's space sickness was not extensively reported or discussed at the time. NASA chose to emphasize the mission's positive aspects and avoid negative publicity. However, Aldrin later revealed his ordeal in his autobiography and discussed it openly in interviews and documentaries. He shared his story with the intention of aiding future astronauts and space travelers in preparing for and preventing this condition. By disclosing his experiences, Aldrin aimed to demonstrate his own humanity and vulnerability, much like anyone else. Aldrin encountered space sickness on the third day of the mission while executing various maneuvers and experiments inside the command module Columbia. His use of a sextant to determine the spacecraft's position and velocity and his zero-gravity experiment with a floating pen and piece of paper triggered feelings of illness and disorientation. He promptly reported his condition to Mission Control and his crewmates, Neil Armstrong and Michael Collins. To manage his space sickness, he relied on medication, rest, gentle movements, water, and crackers to settle his stomach. Although Aldrin did not vomit, he felt nauseous and uncomfortable for approximately 2 days. His primary concern was that this condition would hinder his performance and jeopardize the mission's success. He also worried about public perceptions, as he didn't want his condition to tarnish his reputation as an astronaut and hero. Fortunately, Aldrin recovered from space sickness before entering the lunar module Eagle and ascending to the moon alongside Armstrong. He carried out his duties as the lunar module pilot and became the second person to set foot on the moon without experiencing any further complications. Number 18. Existence of concealed structures on the far side of the moon. The moon is not what you think. Some of the revelations Buzz Aldrin shared about his experiences on the moon were genuinely startling. One of the most captivating notions he proposed revolves around the potential existence of concealed structures, or even an installation on the far side of the moon. Whether these enigmatic phenomena are the remnants of an ancient civilization or the handiwork of extraterrestrial entities, this concept brims with excitement and the allure of uncharted territories. During his interviews and public appearances, he has alluded to peculiar anomalies observed on the lunar surface. These anomalies encompass perplexing, unexplained structures or formations that defy easy classification as natural geological features. In Aldrin's perspective, these occurrences might serve as indicators of something more profound, a clandestine base or an artifact hailing from a long-forgotten civilization, conceivably even an entity of extraterrestrial origin. The implications of such claims are profound, and they beckon us to explore the mysteries that shroud the moon's enigmatic far side. Number 17. Pioneering the exploration of the dark side. The far side of the moon, often denoted as the dark side, remains relatively uncharted territory due to its perpetual facing away from Earth, a consequence of the moon's synchronous rotation. This enigmatic realm is veiled in mystery, offering a fertile ground for unexplained phenomena and extraordinary possibilities, amplified by Aldrin's recent proposition. His suggestion taps into the inherent mystique of this lunar hemisphere, igniting our collective imagination and cultivating a fervent desire for exploration and comprehension. Aldrin's notion prompts us to contemplate the existence of concealed structures, or perhaps even a lunar base. Consequently, his remarks have triggered a surge of enthusiasm and conjecture. People are meticulously scrutinizing lunar imagery in search of hints at artificial constructions, including towers, bridges, and intricate installations. While some of these identifications can be ascribed to pareidolia, the tendency to perceive meaningful patterns where none exist, the fact that a seasoned astronaut like Aldrin entertains these ideas imparts a substantial level of credibility to the discourse. Remarkably, Aldrin's zeal extends beyond mere conjecture. He actively advocates for a renewed commitment to moon exploration, with a particular focus on its far side. His aspiration transcends the satiation of our curiosity. It aims to unlock critical knowledge that could profoundly impact humanity's comprehension of the cosmos and our position within it. Number 16. Chasing shadows on the moon. If indeed ancient lunar structures or extraterrestrial bases exist, their discovery and study possess the potential to yield profound technological advancements, unveil significant historical insights, and revolutionize our perspective on life in the cosmos. Let us not disregard the adventurous spirit underlying Aldrin's proposition. The notion of concealed lunar treasures awaiting revelation has the power to ignite the imaginations of individuals young and old, reminiscent of an era when explorers and treasure hunters were guided by maps marked with the enigmatic "Here be dragons," beckoning the bold and the brave towards the unknown. In the context of the space age, Aldrin's idea harmoniously aligns with humanity's insatiable desire to explore new frontiers. Hidden lunar structures pose an irresistible challenge, prompting inquiries into their origins, creators, and antiquity. Answers to these queries stand as the holy grail of contemporary exploration, and the pursuit is nothing short of exhilarating. Aldrin's call for lunar exploration and investigation serves as a resounding call for curiosity, adventure, and the relentless quest for knowledge. It resonates deeply with those unwilling to accept that we have unearthed all the secrets of our universe. It kindles the flames of imagination within scientists, explorers, and dreamers alike. Number 15. Earth's significance in the universe. In the annals of space exploration, Apollo 11 undoubtedly shines as a pinnacle of human achievement. However, it is the unexpected and unexplained mysteries that infuse this narrative with an enchanting sense of wonder. Yet the revelations from astronaut Buzz Aldrin about the cosmos extend beyond lunar conquest. Within the vastness of our universe, it strains credulity to regard Earth as the solitary cradle of life. When one contemplates the countless galaxies, each brimming with billions of stars, and the multitude of planets orbiting them, Aldrin's perspective gains profound weight. Aldrin steadfastly underscores the notion that Earth's uniqueness becomes infinitesimal in the face of such cosmic enormity. How can we, inhabiting a minute corner of the Milky Way, conceivably be the sole sentient beings? Aldrin, a key figure in the monumental lunar landing, offers first-hand insight that lends credence to his convictions. If humans can traverse our moon, why wouldn't other life forms be contemplating their moons and stars, pondering endless possibilities akin to our own? Number 14. The cosmic quest for extraterrestrial life. Imagine the vast expanse of the ocean, teeming with an array of life forms, from the tiniest plankton to the magnificent blue whale. Comparably, if we perceive Earth as merely a drop in this immense cosmic sea, it would be unreasonable to assume life exists solely within this single droplet. The universe's wonders transcend comprehension, yet our scientists and astronomers, through daily exploration, continually redefine the limits of our understanding. At an exhilarating pace, we're uncovering exoplanets, many nestled within the Goldilocks zone, the region around a star where conditions might support familiar life. These revelations should ignite our imaginations, and remember, these are just the exoplanets we've found. Countless others likely await discovery, potentially brimming with life. Buzz Aldrin's assertions offer more than a simple proclamation. They present a compelling challenge. He urges humanity to persist in our cosmic journey, envisioning a future where interstellar travel becomes tangible, not mere science fiction. Contemplate the diverse civilizations, cultures, and cosmic mysteries awaiting us. Extraterrestrial life may assume myriad forms: silicon-based entities, gas giants with sentient floating beings, or pure energy entities. Though skeptics might contend there's no definitive evidence, Aldrin's perspective rests on probability and optimism. Given the universe's vastness, the revelation of exoplanets and their mysteries renders the concept of extraterrestrial life not just plausible, but highly likely. Number 13. Life on the Moon, fact or fiction? The subject of life on the Moon has captivated the attention of scientists and explorers for countless centuries. The fundamental question arises: how could life have possibly emerged or been transported to this celestial body? In order for life to flourish, several essential conditions must be met, including the presence of liquid water, organic molecules, energy sources, and suitable temperatures. Regrettably, the Moon stands as an exceedingly inhospitable and desolate realm, rendering it unsuitable for life. Devoid of an atmosphere, magnetic field, plate tectonics, and volcanic activity, it remains fully exposed to harsh elements. The Moon endures extreme fluctuations in temperature, ranging from a bone-chilling -173 °C during the night to a scorching 127 °C throughout the day. Additionally, it endures constant bombardment from cosmic rays, solar wind, and meteorites. Water, a vital component for life, is scarce on the lunar surface, primarily existing as ice within perpetually shaded craters near the poles. The Moon's feeble gravitational force, approximately 1/6 that of Earth's, presents further challenges for life as we comprehend it. Considering these challenging conditions, it appears highly improbable that life could have originated autonomously on the Moon. Number 12. How life could have hitchhiked to the Moon. The Moon, unfortunately, lacks the necessary components and mechanisms essential for the emergence and development of life. However, this absence does not dismiss the possibility of life being transported to the Moon from elsewhere. There are two potential methods through which life could have been conveyed to the Moon: panspermia and human activity. Panspermia refers to the hypothesis suggesting that life can be dispersed across the vast expanse of the universe through natural means, including asteroids, comets, or interstellar dust. According to this notion, life might have originated on Earth or another celestial body, subsequently being transported to other worlds, including the Moon, via space rocks. In addition to natural panspermia, human activity also holds the potential for introducing life to the Moon. Through space exploration, the presence of microbial life or biological material from Earth could have inadvertently found its way onto the lunar surface. While currently speculative, both panspermia and human activity offer possible explanations for life's potential arrival on the Moon. Further research and exploration are necessary to uncover the truth behind these captivating hypotheses. Number 11. The controversial quest for moon microbes. Certain scientists have proposed the notion that some of the lunar rocks brought back by the Apollo missions may contain vestiges of microbial life originating from Earth or Mars. However, it is important to note that this hypothesis remains highly speculative and controversial, lacking conclusive evidence to substantiate its claims. An alternative avenue through which life could have reached the Moon is via human activity. Since the 1950s, humans have been sending spacecraft and landers to the Moon. There is a possibility that some of these missions inadvertently carried biological contaminants or experiments, thereby introducing the potential for life to be deposited on the lunar surface. While the possibility of microbial life being present on the Moon through human activity is feasible, rigorous precautions have been taken to minimize contamination and ensure the integrity of scientific experiments. These measures include sterilization protocols implemented on spacecraft and strict quarantine procedures for astronauts upon their return to Earth. Number 10. Unraveling the tardigrade enigma. In 2019, an Israeli spacecraft called Sheet crash-landed on the Moon while carrying a payload that included thousands of tardigrades, which are microscopic organisms renowned for their ability to withstand extreme conditions. Speculation has arisen among some scientists that these tardigrades may still remain viable on the lunar surface. However, the veracity of these claims remains uncertain and subject to disputes. If there were indeed any form of life on the Moon, it would have to be simplistic and remarkably resilient, such as bacteria or fungi. Additionally, it would need to adapt to exceedingly limited and isolated environments, such as within rocks or ice formations. Moreover, such life forms would have to contend with the absence of ample water, nutrients, and energy sources prevalent on the Moon. Considering these factors, the likelihood of complex or multicellular life existing on the Moon appears exceedingly implausible. The demanding conditions and harsh realities of the lunar environment present significant barriers to the development and sustenance of higher forms of life. Number 9. Breaking the lunar radio barrier. The far side of the Moon presents a distinctive feature: the absence of a substantial ionosphere, a region in our upper atmosphere comprising charged particles capable of absorbing or reflecting cosmic radio signals. This intriguing peculiarity has piqued the interest of numerous astronomers. In the year 2019, China's Chang'e 4th mission achieved a historic milestone by successfully deploying a rover on the far side of the Moon. The rover, designed to explore within the von Karman crater nestled in the South Pole Aitken Basin, was tasked with conducting low-frequency radio astronomical observations. This scientific endeavor was made possible through the deployment of a compact antenna on the lunar rover. Crucial to the operational dynamics of the lunar rover is a relay satellite stationed at the Earth-Moon L2 Lagrangian point. At this strategic location, referred to as L2, gravitational forces achieve equilibrium, allowing for seamless communication between the rover, the lander, and Earth. This achievement in lunar exploration has opened new avenues for advancing our understanding of celestial bodies and expanding the scope of radio astronomy beyond Earth's ionosphere-laden confines. Number 8. Pioneering science and the birth of space exploration. On the expansive lunar terrain, the Apollo 11 mission reverberated with profound significance, driven by rigorous scientific inquiry and pioneering endeavors. The astronauts embarked on groundbreaking studies, dedicated to advancing our understanding of the cosmos. A central focus of their mission was the enigmatic solar wind, an extraordinary celestial phenomenon. Armstrong, Aldrin, and their dedicated team conducted meticulously planned experiments, meticulously collecting data to shed light on its intricate nature. They strategically positioned equipment to transmit their findings, contributing to the broader comprehension of our universe. Armstrong, representing the collective aspirations of humanity, achieved the historic feat of becoming the first human to set foot on the moon. His iconic step etched his name in the annals of history, symbolizing audacious exploration. Buzz Aldrin, too, earned his place in immortality, stepping out second, immortalized in lunar photographs, a distinctive figure in the narrative of lunar exploration. Their 21-hour lunar sojourn, including 2 hours and 15 minutes of moonwalking, left an indelible trail in the lunar dust, propelling humanity further into the realm of the unknown. Upon their return, carrying 20 kilograms of lunar rocks, re-entry into the Eagle module marked a significant transition. As helmets came off and pressurization was restored, Aldrin captured a moment of triumph in Armstrong's glistening eyes and triumphant smile. This snapshot encapsulated the zenith of human achievement, embodying unwavering resolve, boundless curiosity, and relentless tenacity. Number 7. Collecting moon dust and unveiling the plaque. Upon their initial step onto the lunar surface, Neil Armstrong promptly and astutely gathered samples of lunar dust, foreseeing their potential utility in case of unforeseen emergencies. These samples held profound significance, serving as tangible evidence of the expedition's triumphant success. Armstrong's remarkable competence underscored the mission's meticulous preparation, as he promptly communicated his intention to collect rocks as contingency samples to mission control. The uncharted vastness of the lunar terrain spurred Armstrong's deliberate quest for a sample that would symbolize the mission's historic achievement. Approximately 15 minutes later, Buzz Aldrin joined Armstrong on the moon's surface, closely mirroring his systematic approach. Aldrin took great care in securing the lunar module hatch during his descent, exemplifying the precision and coordination that defined the mission, even in its most exploratory moments. Aldrin poetically encapsulated the moon's mesmerizing yet desolate allure with his evocative phrase, "magnificent desolation." Together, these intrepid astronauts reached the lunar module's base and discovered a poignant plaque adorned with a representation of Earth, bearing a message of peace. This symbolic gesture encapsulated the core essence of the mission and underscored humanity's collective aspirations. The iconic image of the American flag, ingeniously affixed to wires to remain upright in the moon's atmosphere, symbolized the shared achievements of the United States. Number 6. The ascent stage of the lunar module. Upon completing their lunar exploration, the ascent stage of the lunar module Eagle conducted a crucial rendezvous with astronaut Michael Collins aboard the command module Columbia. This pivotal reconnection marked a turning point in their journey home, setting the stage for a triumphant return. After 8 days and 3 hours in space, Apollo 11 re-entered Earth's atmosphere and landed in the Pacific Ocean, a testament to the dedication of the astronauts and the Apollo program contributors. President John F. Kennedy's vision had been realized. The astronauts' journey didn't end immediately upon landing. They underwent a 3-week quarantine to ensure no lunar pathogens had been brought back to Earth. Emerging from isolation, they were welcomed with a ticker tape parade in New York City, demonstrating the profound impact of their journey. Apollo's legacy extended beyond its triumph, inspiring generations and paving the way for technological advancements like computers and smartphones. The mission's collaborative effort was symbolized by the little emu, representing the spacecraft's crafters' dedication. The astronauts expressed gratitude to all who made the journey possible, echoing the collective aspirations behind Apollo 11's success. The broadcast concluded with the heartfelt message, "God bless you, good night from Apollo 11," encapsulating humanity's curiosity and pursuit of the stars. The legacy of Apollo endures as a beacon of human exploration. Now, it's time for today's subscriber pick. It's time for today's topic. This image depicts astronaut Aldrin appearing to contend with the difficulties of space-related nausea while aboard the Apollo 11 mission. His strained expression and pallor reveal the harsh toll that weightlessness takes on the human body. Aldrin's determination and courage shine through as he pushes past this discomfort, embodying the resilience of space explorers. But what hidden challenges did these intrepid explorers face in their lunar quest? And does this image, in its stark, unveil a moon quite different from our collective imagination? What happens to our bodies and minds when we venture beyond our world's embrace? Aldrin's ordeal is a poignant reminder of the profound questions that accompany our quest for the final frontier. Let's have your thoughts in the comments below. Number 5. From Moon to Sea. On July 24, 1969, the triumphant Apollo 11 astronauts successfully landed in the vast Pacific Ocean, marking the exciting end of a historic mission that had captivated the world. These brave astronauts were welcomed with great enthusiasm as they emerged from their spacecraft, representing not only their courage, but also the unwavering human spirit. They embodied audacity and determination, demonstrating the indomitable will that defines humanity. Against all odds, they accomplished what was once believed to be impossible. Their remarkable achievement had a lasting impact, fulfilling dreams cherished over centuries. By accomplishing this unprecedented feat, they ignited a flame of inspiration, guiding future generations of explorers. Through their groundbreaking journey, they opened up new possibilities in space travel, setting a strong example for mankind to continue venturing into the unknown. As the astronauts gazed at the endless ocean horizon, they weren't just celebrating their own success, but presenting humanity with a legacy, a timeless reminder that daring dreams, fueled by unwavering determination, can propel us to achieve the unimaginable. Number 4. Apollo 11's lunar treasure. The moon bears the scars of a cosmic battlefield. For an eon, meteorites have bombarded its surface, creating a mesmerizing expanse of craters. These ancient, colossal collisions have sculpted the lunar landscape, leaving behind a breathtaking mosaic of jagged hollows and rugged indentations. Each crater tells a story of an impact from a distant corner of the universe, painting a picture of the moon's tumultuous history etched on its surface. In the awe-inspiring Apollo 11 mission, humanity achieved an extraordinary feat. The courageous astronauts of this historic venture carefully collected a remarkable bounty of moon rock samples. A staggering 21.5 kilograms of lunar treasure were painstakingly brought back to Earth. These precious specimens, carefully cradled in their protective containers, held the secrets of the moon's composition, unlocking insights into its birth and evolution. As the moon rocks reached our planet, eager scientists embarked on a voyage of discovery. With meticulous precision, they meticulously examined these extraterrestrial artifacts, uncovering astonishing revelations. Through detailed analysis, they deciphered the moon's ancient origins and pieced together its intricate timeline. These specimens served as breadcrumbs, directing scientists towards a deeper understanding of the moon's tumultuous past. The Apollo 11 mission forever changed our perception of the moon. The precious moon rock samples, with their untold stories, continue to be a source of fascination and inspiration. Number 3. The moon's regolith chronicles. As we gaze up at the night sky, we marvel at the moon, our celestial companion, which resides at an astounding distance of approximately 238,855 miles, or 384,400 kilometers, from our home planet, Earth. This cosmic dance between Earth and the Moon has captivated humanity for ages, inspiring poets, dreamers, and explorers alike. Upon setting foot on the Moon's surface, Apollo 11 astronauts encounter a unique terrain cloaked in a powdery blanket known as regolith. This lunar dust, composed of minuscule rock fragments and debris, shrouds the Moon with an ethereal beauty. With each lunar step, the regolith subtly shifts and reveals the Moon's ancient secrets, waiting to be unveiled by the curious minds of astronauts. Regolith serves as a testament to the Moon's tumultuous past, its formation etched in the fine layers of debris covering its surface. This dusty veil holds vital clues about the Moon's composition, history, and the cataclysmic events that shaped it over billions of years. Scientists diligently study samples of regolith, meticulously analyzing its properties and unraveling the mysteries held within. Beyond its scientific significance, regolith also poses a unique challenge to lunar exploration. Its fine particles have proven to be a pesky adversary for astronauts and their equipment, adhering to spacesuits and filling the air with a delicate haze whenever disturbed. Number 2. The Moon's orbit. In its elegant celestial dance, the Moon gracefully completes its orbit around Earth in approximately 27.3 days. Fascinatingly, it rotates on its axis at the same rate, creating a captivating phenomenon known as synchronous rotation. As a result, we are always treated to the enchanting view of the same side of the Moon, a constant companion as we gaze skyward. While we bask in the Moon's serene glow, its surface tells a tale of rugged beauty. Far from being smooth, the Moon boasts a diverse topography that awakens the explorer within us. Majestic mountains rise proudly, their peaks touching the inky depths of space. Deep valleys cradle secrets untold, whispering mysteries of ancient lunar history. And scattered across the lunar canvas, we find riles, slender channels that wind their way through the lunar landscape, mirroring the sways of imagination itself. Stepping foot on the Moon would be a truly otherworldly experience, for its gravity offers a remarkable contrast to our terrestrial domain. At approximately 1/6 the strength of Earth's gravity, the Moon's pull is gentler and more forgiving. Weighed-down burdens are temporarily lifted, allowing for an airy lightness that permeates every lunar stride. To walk on the Moon is to defy the expectations of gravity, a dance of grace and newfound freedom. Number 1. Lunar Seismic Experiment. Following the historic Apollo 11 mission, the Apollo 12 Lunar Seismic Experiment marked a significant milestone in advancing our comprehension of the Moon's internal dynamics. Part of the Apollo Lunar Surface Experiment package, this endeavor involved deploying advanced seismic instruments and seismometers onto the lunar surface. Astronauts carefully positioned these devices to capture seismic activity, shedding light on the Moon's internal structure and surface-shaping processes. By scrutinizing data collected over an extended period, scientists unveiled key insights into moonquakes' nature, frequencies, and seismic wave characteristics. This allowed differentiation between deep-seated moonquakes caused by tidal forces and shallower quakes due to thermal activity. It also revealed the Moon's relatively rigid stratified interior, comprising a solid core, a partially molten layer beneath the crust, and an unyielding upper mantle. Comparing lunar and Earth seismic activities yielded profound insights into their divergent geological processes and tectonic behaviors. Apollo 12's lunar seismic experiment significantly advanced our knowledge of the Moon's internal structure, its geological history, and the forces molding its surface features. This data formed the foundation for subsequent lunar seismic research and contributed substantially to planetary seismology as a whole. Do you believe in the possibility of extraterrestrial life being present on the Moon based on Apollo 11 findings? Share your opinion in the comments below.